In Louisville, Kentucky, they love thoroughbreds who know how to run down the stretch and get to the wire first. And certainly, they've seen plenty of them here. From Johnny Unitas to Lamar Jackson, today, the Louisville Cardinals will try to live up to that legacy. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a... And the Gators will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will go on the attack first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers.
He tries to take the top off. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go over to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Offense and an empty set. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man on the right. Turns it on in midfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
And that's a first down for the offense.
The RPO, it's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Cardinals come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll try the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Gators will punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge. The freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. On third down, he drops to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Creates a little space. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The inside handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapted. Turning it on. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll keep it himself. Turning on the Jets. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Motion from the wide receiver. A first down run on the doorstep. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. That last drive covered 52 yards on their way to the score. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 20, he's got space. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Gators decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep.
Runs up, fourth down.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Hauls it in. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The quick out. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Catch is made at the 15. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good. Talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Give to the back. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And the Gators send out the punt unit. cradles it at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. The give to the tailback. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Cardinals with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Pressure coming. Got the first down. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But a little time, lets it go.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Past the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 7 over North Texas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. He'll do it himself. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Cardinals need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different. because right now it's just a sack party.
And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll leave it with him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Quickly to the tight end. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Reads it, fires complete. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his tight end. Wide open spaces. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They're going to run it. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a fascinating first 2 quarters of football in Louisville. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the RPO, complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the
this defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Gators line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Got the quick pass. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Quick release on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 3rd. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
The Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run play action. He's going up top. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They just keep firing. Lets it fly. Fired in there, but incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He slings it deep to the left. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And he's going to bring it out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and fires complete. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Give to the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. The hand to the running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Runs through a tackle. Finally dragged down. He picked up the 1st down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation.
1st and goal, Florida.
He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, Gators! And the beatdown has ensued.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have got down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by a field goal over Texas State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Cardinals will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Out of the gun, the inside give.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell the defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Got his man. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. To the air on 1st down. He makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Cardinals have their offense in high gear. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming.
At the 46-yard line. Offense facing.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Just keeps slinging it. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pulls and fired complete. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, going to the air. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Offense is stopped. Will be in turnover on downs.
They go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the running game. Thrust that arm out. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Gators are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. The punt team makes its way onto the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's loose. The 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
The extra point.
Right down the middle. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
By the receiver.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. He's not going to get there. And to get it to the 35-yard line to pick up the 1st down. Now they have a decision to make on 4th. That is no good. Guys, I know the field goal wasn't good, but hey, 19, that's a pretty good lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. At the 40, there he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
They want that clock to run. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. No good. An opportunity to really build this lead goes by the boards, but it's still a 19-point game. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's inside the 10. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Cardinals racing to the line in a hurry-up. Now they're going to throw it. Intercepted to stop the threat. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his 1st career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
Brings up 2nd down.
Right back to the well. He breaks a tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.